Here we are at the Vineland Speedway, I believe it is. I think this is a practice session. It's a cold, somewhat windy day. This is actually a driver's school, I believe, rather than a regular race, although they will have some races later on the day for the new drivers. Looks like this is the production car practice. They don't seem to be running the modifieds with the production cars as they do at some places. Well, practice session is over. The stewards talking things over there. Track workers, corner workers are still at their post. This is the pit area. It's sort of undistinguished at Vineland. Here's the lineup for a race. Looks like F and G production. There they go. Here comes the leader, Alfa Romeo Spider. He's followed by a Porsche. This Alfa was running real good in practice. He looks like he's running real good right now too, from the looks of things. Here's some of the other cars. There's the winner, the G Production Alpha. He's followed by a Porsche, I believe. The cars begin to come around for another race. Looks like this is the modified race, also the larger production cars. Looks like A through C production and all the modifieds. Signals will start their engine and they're about to get underway. There they go. Looks like the Corvette's out in the front. I don't know whether the Corvette's modified or not. I suspect not. Formula Junior, Porsche, another Corvette. It's pretty crowded in spots. Well, front engine Formula Junior, the little red car is running pretty well. That was the end of the race. And that winds up the activities for the day. The spectators, the few of them that there were, begin to leave. And it's necessary to drive back down to Washington, about 100 miles or so. We return to Vineland again later on this season. It's a rainy day. Here comes a string of them. The man with his hand up is indicating he's going into the pits, I believe. Here's a Jaguar being pursued by a little Fiat Abarth. I believe it's a Saab Roadster, I'm not sure. It's an unusual car. Perhaps that was a DB. Car's coming around again. Little Fiat Abarth still right behind the Jaguar. Here's the leading car, number 55. I believe number 14 is second. And all back in the pack is the Jaguar and Fiat Abarth. Number 55 keeps the lead. Sprite spins out and winds up against the spectator side of the oval, the outside of the oval. Caution flag out. It's a bad spot with the wet track. Jaguar and Fiat Abarth still at it. Looks like a gray Porsche about to join the game here. Yeah, the Porsche is right up with them now. There's the driver in the red jacket, the driver of the Sprite, which hit the wall. Looks like the Jaguar, the Fiat Abarth, and the Porsche are still at it. Looks like the Fiat Abarth's letting the Porsche go inside. The Porsche and the Fiat Abarth are some distance behind the Jaguar now. Oh, they moved the crashed Sprite off into the center of the oval. And the race is over. Number 55 Porsche was the winner, and I believe the number 14 G Modified was second. And the Jaguar came out ahead of the Porsche and the Fiat Abarth. Cars come around now for the large modified car race. Also Formula Juniors in this race, looks like. Cars are lined up waiting for the start. There goes the start. What's the yellow lister out front? He runs across the road, skidding, hits the bank. And it's difficult to tell just what happened. They come around again though. Lister is out front. Looks like the skid or the spin didn't slow him down too much. There's a Porsche right behind him. One of the RS Porsches. Porsche gets ahead of him for a little while. He doesn't have much of a lead over him though. Another Porsche, not too far behind the leaders. But soon it's the Lister Jaguar way out front. He just has to watch it when he steps on it on this wet track. Number 7 Porsche is in second. Comes the Lister down the back stretch. He goes into the series of turns, which are just before the oval. Formula Junior there, a little open wheel car. There's the second place car, number 7 Porsche. Here's the lister passing another man. He's passing him on the outside of the turn. And of course he moves right away from him on the straight. Still number 7 in second spot. There's a man with the checkered flag. And there's the finish. And there's second place man. And that winds up the racing activities at Vineland again. Here's the winner of the last race coming around. Pick up the checkered flag for a victory lap. Looks like number 7 stopped. I suspect he was supposed to pick up a victory flag since he was a class winner. He made the man behind him stall. There goes your winner. And that pretty well winds up the day.